Sims, and we are back with more of the Men of Yoshiwara. Kikuya. We're gonna have to shorten that because I'm not gonna be able to. I'll just be saying Kikuya or we're back with more man-hos. I don't know. So I know I rambled a lot in the first part but that's what we do here. You should be used to it by now. If you're new here, that's what we do here. Get used to it or leave. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a bitch, but I get so many people who like bitch about shit, and it's like, you don't have to be here. If you don't like the way we do things, you don't have to be here. You can just leave. It's not your thing, that's cool. No need to waste my time with your douchey comments. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. It's cool. But anyway, so we started in Takao's route, right? Yeah, I remember. I don't remember. Look, I did record this yesterday. Like, I'm literally like back to back. Like, I recorded this yesterday. I'm good. And I'm still like, I don't remember what. I mean, it's not that I don't remember what happened. Like, vaguely. I remember. I just don't remember all their names 100% or all the voices that we kind of gave them. So that's gonna take a while to get used to. I think Tokiwa is the one that I can't quite get the voice for him down, and I don't quite know what voice to give him, you know? So, anyway, I've gotten slacky with the voices. So, I can't give him the accent voice. I can't do that for every game. We started that trend. Okay, I've only done it twice, but I started it, and it's like, shit, that's hard. Anyway, so he's like singing or something. Anyway, Tokiwa-san sang and played the shamisen? Shamisen? I don't know where the accent is on that, but anyway. This is the first time that I've heard it. I don't know how to say that. The shamisen song? Something like that. I don't know where you know what I mean? Like sometimes there's the accentuation in the word that you're saying. I don't know where it is in that. Anyway. However, he had a reason to boast, and he has a really good voice. What a beautiful voice. I murmured this without much thought, and seeing me do this, Tokiwa-san laughed triumphantly. You like it? Yes. If that's so, I'll do something special. How about I sing one more song just for you, miss? As soon as he said that, Tokiwa-san began playing the next song. His dulcet voice brought comfort to my ears. That's good, Tokiwa. Looks like you set the mood, eh? I love our little pissy face, seafoam green-eyed, seafoam green flecks in his hair. Like, it's so, like, bizarre. Like, I mean, I get because he's supposed to have, like, foreign blood in it. That's why he looks so exotic to everybody here. But, like, I mean, give me a break. They all look completely different. It's not like they all look the same and he's, like, the standout. But it's the fact that he's blonde, I guess. But, like, it's just funny that, like, his hair is green in it. Because you're like, that's not natural. So, like, back in the day, how'd they... Never mind. I guess we're supposed to pretend it's natural. If you think about it, how many times have you, like, gone through things and they have blue hair, and it's not like a blue-black, it's, like, literally blue. Or you mean the purple-haired kid? And you're like, okay, so I guess we're supposed to just pretend in these games that, like, purple is normal for, like, eyes and hair and not... I'm glad they do things like that. It makes it more fun and, like, everything, but... Anyway. Oh! As I was listening to Tokiwa-san's song with rapt attention, before I had realized that Takao-san had come into the parlor. I wasn't really doing it for you, you know. I just like Shami-san's songs. I have no idea how to say that, so, God. But it seems like this girl has enjoyed herself quite a bit. Isn't that right? Yes. That's right. You've done superbly as my substitute. I commend you. Takao turned away and clicked his tongue in response. I think that was meant to say Tokiwa turned away and clicked his tongue in response to Takao-san's words of praise. From his profile, he looked really annoyed. I guess those two really don't get along. Well, shall we begin? I'm concerned. Very concerned. How we're beginning. Oh God. What? Wait, is he talking to us? Wait a minute. Hey, you guys, get out of here. Yes, sir. Gentlemen of the night. As Takao-san called out, the other gentlemen left one by one. We were in the parlor, and there was just other people there, and that's why he was just entertaining us. It's like the waiting room, the lobby. We're basically in the lobby. Okay. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and wait for a manhole to arrive. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm absolutely not sorry. I'm dying inside. Oh. I'm sorry. I laugh at myself. Anyway. Oh, well then, miss. Please take your time. Oh, what? Slam. The last person remaining, Tokiwa-san, gave a brief farewell and then exited the parlor. He doesn't have like a room? We just do it in the parlor? That's really weird. Anyway. Spacey, come here. Huh? He grabbed and pulled my arm towards him, causing me to collapse into Takao-san's chest. He grabbed and pulled my arm. Yeah, okay, I read that right. He then held my chin and directed it upwards. There, in front of my eyes, was Takao-san's face. Oh god. My heart skipped a beat at the sight of his gorgeously beautiful visage. His eyelashes are so long. They're always long. Men always have gorgeous eyelashes, you goddamn motherfuckers. And his skin and hair are also well kept. As they should be, for his profession. His beauty was breathtaking. Just as I thought. Your face isn't half bad. Huh? As something with more vibrant color would suit you better than these plain clothes. As Takao-san said that, he gently grabbed the hem of the clothing I was wearing. Oh, such white skin. Let go of me! With white skin like this. Oh, I know just the thing. Takao-san mumbled to himself in a hushed tone of voice. When suddenly, from a chest of drawers, he pulled out a single kimono. Here, how about this? Huh? Oh. Takao-san had pulled out a vibrant scarlet-colored kimono. Just as I thought. Takao-san presented the kimono to me with a seemingly satisfied smile on his face. Something with a deep color like this is better for you. But wait a minute. How about this one? One after another, Takao-san began to pull out kimonos from the chest of drawers. Vibrant kimonos in colors of deep purple and crimson were being scattered across the floor. Purple. Go for purple. He's just like a child. He would probably get angry if someone said something like that to him. But he looked like a child playing innocently. Alright, this is the one. In the moments that passed, it seemed that Takao-san had decided the kimono's color. Spacey, remove what you're wearing. What? Remove what I'm wearing? I'll make you into a whole new person. It's really funny, we came here for you're like, oh god, so we're just doing a makeover. I feel a little bit more relieved about this, that I don't have to read anything awkward. Oh, this isn't Manhor Island. This is Salon Island. We're here for a salon day. I got my hair, makeup, and clothes done. It's like a spa. I get it. Man, they pulled the wool over my eyes with the description of this game. You'll make me into a whole new person. The sounds of his words captured my heart. It was strangely irresistible. Sometimes you just want to play dress up. It's fine, girl. Do you really need to think about it? It's only natural for a woman to become beautiful. As he said that, Takao-san swiftly placed his hands on my clothing. And with that, he smoothly removed my clothing. Well, damn, jeez. That was fast. I felt so embarrassed. I didn't know what to do with myself. Okay, can I just ask, is every single one of these games gonna end up with the girl getting naked? I mean, okay, I understand where we are, so, okay. But I'm just saying, there's, a theme here with the guys are all assholes. And, we're always too derpy and, oh, and we're always stripped naked, and these men, and, do any of these girls have spines? I want to almost give her a pass, because this is, back in the day, and she's at a whorehouse, basically. So, and they've seen a lot more. So, it's not like our boobies. Look, I'm sure Lord knows what they have seen, is all I'm saying. So, but I'll almost give her a pass. But I just feel like Dogonzaga Lab has like a freaking, they've got a theme that they go with. Like a standardized, it's like the exact same plot line every time around. Like, the setting is different, but everything else happens the same. Guy's an asshole, gets her naked on the first day, magically falls in love, treats her like shit, but, and she can't decide if she wants him or not. Like, she's a flip-flop. Anyway. I felt so embarrassed, I didn't know what to do with myself. But somehow, I was powerless. To the strength of his words, to his fluid actions, and as Takao-san came to my side, I succumbed to his fragrance and beauty. Immediately after this, he softly draped the vibrantly colored kimono across my shoulders. Sorry. Oh, it looks good on you, Spacey. I could literally look like a fucking potato in a burlap sack, and he would tell me it looked beautiful on me. So, like, I want to believe him, don't get me wrong. But you gotta believe that he says the same shit to everyone who comes in. I could look like a foot. And he would I mean, I guarantee you my eyes are the size of saucers, probably. I don't know, though. Actually, their MCs usually have no eyeballs. But in the opening scene, like, there is, like, an opening, like, intro song. She actually looked like she had eyeballs. And I was wondering why, when I saw her character, it felt weird to me. Because their characters usually don't have eyeballs. Interesting. We'll find out when we get to CGs. Takao-san stared intensely at the kimono that he had put on me. I had never seen such a vibrant and luxurious pattern. And you have to wonder how many women he's dressed in that before you. And don't look so dumbfounded. It really does look good on you. After he said that, there was a smile on Takao-san's face. His smile was so soft and gentle, and the sight of it just melted my heart. I mean, he really is pretty, so I gotta hand it to this game. Like, the artwork is good. I am pleased by the artwork in this one. Just how much more mysterious could he be? I wonder if all the men here possess such charms. Alright, all done, Spacey. Come here. It was a charming kimono, and as I was admiring Takao-san himself, he quickly put his hands around my hips and pulled me in close. Huh? Let's put some makeup on you. Yeah, okay, we're definitely... Okay, this is not what I expected from the Red Light District, but okay, I mean, it's oldie times, so I guess... Oh my god, he's putting makeup on me, so risque. It's gonna take a wild left turn, and then he's gonna take all that shit off of us, and we're gonna have wild passionate sex or something weird, and I'm gonna be like, I don't want to read this, but this is not going... It's gonna take a while to get to that point, is all I'm saying, probably, because, like, we gotta fall in love and need him and have to get him out of his slavery and all that shit. And then be like, I've had sex with thousands of women, but you're the most amazing. Somehow. I don't... Oh, look, I'm just saying that just seems like bullshit, but okay. I'll make you even more beautiful. Because tonight, you are my woman. Oh. Why does his hand look so awkward? It's because her hair is like... Can we, like, hide this? Hold on. Close text window. Like, first of all, darker colors, and he puts her in lime green. All I'm saying. But, like... It's because her hair is pushed up, but doesn't his hand look awkward? Like he's missing a piece of his hair, but it just looks weird. Takao-san's hand grabbed my chin and lifted it upwards. He is pretty. Again, the artwork is nice. Then he gently placed his little finger on my lips, and he began to apply rouge to my lips. The cold feeling tickled me and made me recoil my neck inwards. Hey, sit still. Takao-san was smiling. He wasn't angry. Takao-san's fingers moved slowly, teasing me. Each and every one of his movements gave me a funny feeling in my chest. I mean, let's be real. Even though logically we know he says this shit to everyone, we are not special. If you were still with a man this beautiful, even though you know he gets paid for this shit and he was acting like that, you'd still be like, I'm just gonna enjoy it, I don't give a shit. I know you say this to everyone, and there's literally nothing special about Potato Me, but I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna literally pretend you actually think this shit. Come on. I'm not even doing anything. Oh, maybe it's because I'm not doing anything. Your lips are so moist and plump. They practically absorb the rouge. Perhaps it was because I was nervous, or because of the embarrassment. But from beginning to end, my heart was pounding intensely. Yeah, I guess that looks alright. Be happy, Spacey. With this, no one will hold a candle to your looks as Takao's client. I mean, again, that's probably bullshit, but don't take it. As Takao-san said that, he handed me a small mirror. I look like a potato covered in blood. I'm just kidding. This is me? I'm sure he knows what he's doing. He's a professional. Right, we're at a professional salon spa. Okay. That's what we'll go with. This is a salon spa. A vibrantly colored kimono and light makeup. That was all it took. The person in the mirror looked completely different from the me that I've always known. Makeup can do magic. Oh, that's no good. I guess I got a little carried away. As Takao-san said that, he took his hand away from my face. And continuing on, he walked toward the back of the room. Shoop. Huh? Oh, this is where... Oh, this doesn't look like a tanning bed. Oh, God. I told you it was going to take a wild left turn. We're just here for a spa day. Oh, that's a bed. Oh, shit. In the back of the room, past an open door, a set of blankets had been laid out. Could this be... Look here, Spacey. I looked up cautiously and Takao-san was smiling at me in an alluring manner. It's gotta be so awkward. It was just like when I first saw him. His face looked like some terrifyingly beautiful beast. I, Takao-sama, will take care of you all night. Our parents are like, what the fuck is our daughter? Takao-san placed his finger on my chin once again. I finally understood what this meant. Push him aside, close your eyes, shake your head. Oh, yeah, so after I saved, we got 1 point, by the way. So we did not do good at the look away. That's what I said, too, and I was like, no, look away. I was like, it's probably stare and awe. But then again, maybe he wants us to, like, look away and be embarrassed. He did not. So I would assume that staring at him was the right thing to do. So let's see. Closing our eyes would be like looking away. So I think that would be, yeah. Shaking our head does. Maybe we need to get more violent with it. You stare at him. You push him. Hell no. Take me now. Maybe more direct kind of approaches work better on him. So definitely not close your eyes. I don't think I don't want to push him aside. I want to just push him down, but that's me, and she's not like that, so I'm gonna opt for the more direct approach of pushing him. What? Are you trying to say that you're not satisfied with me? Oh, no, that's not it. Then why be modest? There's no need for that. In a low tone of voice, Takao-san whispered into my ear, oh dear God. Well then, Spacey, look here. What do I do? Let him have his way with you? I'm guessing. Ooh, okay, these are short chapters, so okay. Chapter 2, You're Mine Tonight. I mean, it figures it was a mobile game, and they're usually not very long chapters, but... Takao-san lifted my chin upwards, and our eyes met. Takao-san's eyes possessed a life force that was breathtaking. Both of his eyes stared at me intensely. My mind was about to go blank. His energy was overflowing in abundance. What is this power that I feel? Is this what they call a man? All I can think of is a fucking Who Framed Roger Rabbit, like, a man! If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I'm not going to explain it, but oh my God. Oh dear God. It's just, I just hear that voice in my, oh my God. No, this is different. This must be someone who's reached the peak amongst gentlemen of the night, the top even among those at Kikuya. His eyes were that of a victor. I recoiled and gulped in a nervousness. I mean, maybe for our first time we should have gone with, like, the newbie. But I figure we should go for the best. We're getting this for free, right? Why not take the best? And at that moment, you're saying that you feel more dead than alive, right? This time Takao-san peered into my eyes with an affectionate expression. Why are you laughing? I had tried to feign a sense of calm, but I dared to speak with a cold tone. As I did, Takao-san gently withdrew his hand and smiled again. Oh, but it's like they say, women look better when they smile. Wow! You were doing okay until that. That is like major douchebag territory. That is like the douchiest thing. Smile, honey. I will fucking nut punch you. That is the douchiest thing to say. Whether you're a man or a woman, you don't say that shit to a woman. Just don't. Unless you're taking pictures. Like, okay, everybody smile. But you just walk up, you're prettier when you smile. And you're prettier with my fist in your face. You like that? Sorry. I'm sorry, but that is like Captain Douche Territory 101 right there. Like, how to be a dick to women. Tell them they should smile more. That's like right in there. It's like top 10. Anyway. Yeah. You're much cuter when you don't pretend to be tough. I wasn't pretending to be tough. Yeah, you were. See? Like that. You're making the scary face on purpose. Try to smile. And this is where dreams are bought, right? And this is the red light district, where one benefits by leaving reality behind. Girl, leave reality behind and have sex with this man. But don't make me read it. A triumphant smile like his always drives me crazy. It made me wonder if this place was in my dreams. As if it was some kind of strange illusion. Hey, you. Your face is quite ravishing, That's right. Today is a special occasion. Shall I take care of your adult needs? Adult needs? Girl, she doesn't need... I'm not even sure she is an adult. She said something about being an adult and not being there yet, so I'm really afraid. And the fact that she doesn't know what adult needs are. Okay, granted, it was ye olde times. They probably didn't tell women these things. They weren't allowed to know until they were, like, there to breed for their husbands. Which is just... sad and depressing. But this is Lady Island with a small batch of man-whores. You think women would be a little more empowered on this, is all I'm saying. Tilting my head in confusion, I repeated Takao-san's words. Oh, wait. I'll have the preparations made right away. Clap, clap. Takao-san clapped his hands twice. Just then, Tokiwa-san quietly entered the room. Oh, dear God! Okay, we're not ready for that level. Perhaps he wanted to ask what this was all about. But as he began to open his mouth, he saw me and stopped in his tracks. Huh. I could have mistaken you for someone else. You've cleaned up quite nicely. But thank you very much. I'm not really myself anymore. You've cleaned up real nice. Like, I was dirty before. I know what that means. I know what they're saying, but it just sounds... I just want to make them all assholes, okay? So far, we're actually okay, minus the smiling thing. I feel like we're okay. I don't feel the level of hatred for these men right now, so... I get why this is... So far, I get why this is well rated. I already knew that flattery was a part of this. Still, I was undoubtedly happy to hear it. Like, see, okay, she's not stupid. She's like, I know that they're probably bullshitting me, but it still feels great. Yeah. I like how you're always acting embarrassed. Isn't it just adorable? I had no idea what to say in reply to Tokiwa-san's words. A vague smile came across my face, and I cocked my head to the side. That's what happens when you're under my care. What do you think? She's a good woman, eh? An absolute jewel. Takao-san said this with a triumphant look on his face, as if he were talking about himself. Well, I guess I'll have to submit this time. But only a little. Huh, you're no fun. Well, that's fine. More than that, Tokiwa. Prepare some sake. Alright, I got it. Tokiwa-san said this with reluctance in his voice as he left the room. At any rate, is he really going to drink sake again? As I was thinking that, I suddenly felt Takao's eyes on me. It's for us, so we relax. So, Spacey. Yes? My body reacted with surprise as he suddenly called my name. It looks like you don't understand at all. Oh, after all. So, why don't I teach you? I mean, he's a professional, so I'm sure he could teach us. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna be embarrassed and I don't want to read it, but... Alright. Spacey, you've chosen me to be your partner after all. In this place, you're equal to my wife. Even if we played this game for only one night, husband and wife are still husband and wife. I won't allow you to leer at other men in front of your husband. Huh? That's right. Even only for the night in the red light district, a relationship is equal to being husband and wife. We're being husband and wife. I think you mean wife and husband because I own you. And I mean, but this is weird. It's still weird that even though there's not enough men, that women have to come to the brothel in order to get like pregnant and shit because there's not enough men to go around. That men are still like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I kind of get the logic, so think about it. You have 50 women and 10 men. Well, the men should be treated like special because there's only 10 of them. Woo, we have to treat them like the little queens that they are and like whatever, right? But if it was reversed and there was like 50 men and 10 women, it'd be like, no, you in a cage and you my hoe and I own you. So why is it the men always like owning the women, or whatever the situation? The fuck? Because if this were Man Island and there was only like a brothel of like 10 women, like say this was like a normal harem game, not a reverse harem, right? So we're a dude, we're going to the brothel with lady folk. It'd be like, yeah, you do what I say because I'm the one paying. Yeah, he'd be the one in charge and everything. Okay, well, chances are he'd be like sweet and innocent, and they'd probably be the same in a game like this. But think of any movie or book or anything where that's the scenario. The man's always the one in charge because he's a big, strong man. So then you reverse it, and the women are the one that outnumber the men, but the men are still technically in charge? The fuck? Jesus! We can't even win in our reverse harems. I'm just saying. Wow. You know. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna complain. I totally just complained, but anyway. That's it. Here we go. Suddenly remembering this custom, I felt nervous. From the fact that Takao-san was grinning, I knew that he wasn't angry. And just before, I could see it in your eyes. Were you happy to be praised by Tokiwa? Huh? No, you're wrong! I'm sorry. I was happy. Okay. I was happy is honest. No, you're wrong is bullshit lying. And I'm sorry is the proper domesticated wife response. So, I want to be like, I was happy, but I have a feeling that admitting that we're happy is wrong, and we're supposed to do the proper thing, which is, I'm sorry, because he's our husband and we're acting. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm sorry. I've never really been given praise for my looks before. Also, she'd probably apologize, even though, you'd be like, so? The fuck's your problem? Like, you mean that you were nervous because it's something you're not used to? It didn't look that way to me. Takao-san peered at my face and grinned cynically. That would be serious. I'm your husband, so you need to please me. See? I paid for... Okay, I didn't really pay for you, but I'm just saying, I'm here to pay for you. And now I have to please you? The fuck kind of reverse-ass logic is that? You should be pleasing me. I paid for you. What the hell? The fuck? Dude, there's so much wrong about this. What do you mean? You're so innocent, aren't you? What do you mean? And that's what I want to say. Well, it's worth it to tease you. Huh? So you mean that you're teasing me? At a time like this, Spacey, you should say, no, Takao-san. And then you would softly snuggle up against your man's shoulders. And that's all. I've never done something like that before. Well, I guess you haven't. You don't seem to be accustomed to this at all. From now on, I'll teach you plenty. I, Takao-sama, or lead you to paradise. Is this whole game just gonna literally be like one night with him? Snorting and laughter made him look arrogant. Well, I mean, he does kind of have the right to be arrogant, being top ho. Just one second. But being who he is, I believe that he could really do it.
I mean, yeah, because he's top ho. Like,
this person's immeasurable strength was also apparent in his words. And just then, excuse me, I've brought your sake. I heard a voice from the other side of the sliding door, followed by the swift opening of the door. Tokiwa-san bowed briefly and entered the room. Then, he carried a tray containing sake to me. After this, he left the room. You seem like you're not used to drinking, but once you're used to it, you'll find it quite tasty. Get drunk, girl. Get drunk so you can loosen up. Tonight, why don't we drink and chat the night away? Muttering as if he were talking to himself, Takao-san poured a clear liquid into a cup. I couldn't believe that a man could possess such beautiful hands. A sigh almost escaped from me at the sight of such smooth hands. And they moved beautifully, almost as if they were flowing. I mean, nice hands is a nice thing, so I'm not gonna begrudge her for, like, enjoying his delicate fingers or anything like that. That sounded really inappropriate. You know what I meant. Well, I hope you know what I'm... Oh. Looking at them is what I meant. Everything about them had me captivated. It's as if they were for show. Here, drink up. Oh, okay. Bottoms up. Ashamed to have found myself admiring his hands, I rushed to take the cup. What happened? You look as if something is missing. Is this not enough for you? No, not at all. I could see my face reflected on the surface of the sake. My cheeks had turned slightly red. My red face further fueled my shame, and to make it all go away, I drank the sake in a single gulp. It tasted pleasant and went down smoothly. However, as it went down my throat, the sake tingled and burned. Oh, it's a good stiff drink, isn't it? But you've just started, so you shouldn't overdo it. I guess it's like they say, sake should be savored. But whatever, keep on drinking. Yes. Oh, it's going to spill. I thought what he was saying didn't make much sense. But strange enough, his words did pull me in. Oh, sorry. Cups of sake were poured one after the other, and each cup was poured to the brim with sake. This time I took a small sip and placed the cup on the tray. What's wrong? Are you finished already? You may say that you're not a drinker, but you can drink a little more, can't you? Or could it be, are you really drunk already? From the start, it was a little sake here and there, but he's been pouring sake for me the whole time. It would be a lie to say that I wasn't drunk. I normally don't drink sake at all. Despite that, I still drank. That's probably why I'm drunk. My head feels fuzzy, and I'm starting to lose my train of thought. Hey, Spacey, are you listening to me? Yes? I'm sorry, I spaced out for a bit. I see. That's no good. Show me your face for a minute. Takao-san's face then came straight in front of my eyes. His fierce eyes stared intently at my face. Your complexion doesn't seem bad. Although you do appear to be drunk. Your eyes are glazed over and dim. How awful. Are you drunk on sake, or are you drunk on me? You must clarify. It doesn't seem like you've drunk that much sake. Well, just what are you drunk on then? Takao-san's beautiful face came right before my eyes. I'm drunk on... the atmosphere of this place? Sake? Okay, again, this is him. I'm drunk on sake, most likely is the truth. But I feel like we need to stroke his ego. Just his ego. We'll save the others for later. And say him. Yeah. I think that I'm drunk on Takao-san. I said something that would normally never be uttered from my mouth. But perhaps being in this place has made me speak honestly. I don't think that's being honest, but I mean, I felt a mysterious energy here. One that makes me say embarrassing things. I see. I'm surprised that you could speak so honestly. Takao-san's words were embarrassing. The embarrassment made my body recoil into itself. Oh, and also, Spacey, you can just call me Takao, since you're the client. But you're older than me. Do you really think something like that matters here? But I thought that it might be important anyway. In a relationship between a man and a woman, the status and age differences don't matter. Love, be loved, and enjoy. That's all. He said that and gave a broad grin. It seemed like he really likes being here. Like a child who was offered fun games and honestly enjoyed himself. It made me believe that he was a very straightforward and beautiful person at his core. Got it, Spacey? Yes. Takao. What, Spacey? My heart throbbed deeply when I saw his pleasant smile. One that I had never seen before. You're funny. Your face is bright red just from calling my name. As Takao laughed at me, my cheeks became hot all over. I felt strange. My heart started to act strangely, not because of the alcohol, but because Takao was here. I can't stay here. I have to get going. I urged my body to move and pulled away from Takao. Then, my body shook intensely. Oh, well. You're pretty drunk. I then noticed that I had been caught in Takao's arms. I'm sorry. If you're going to apologize, you should stay for the night. But I haven't said anything to my mother. Your mother? How could you think of such a thing coming to the red light district? But she's probably worried about me. If she's worried about you, it's all the same. Whether you wander back home now or go back home refreshed the next morning. Alright, come here, Spacey.
How are you going to explain that to your mother? She's gonna be like, where were you? I was worried. Oh, I was at the Ho Parlor. Like, I was hanging out at the brothel. Like, you know what I mean? She's gonna be like, what? I got a freebie. Is she gonna be like, or is she gonna be like, oh, okay, cool. Just as long as you're fine. Like, I don't know. Anyway.
For tonight, you're mine. Without giving me any time to escape, Takao-san carried me under his arm. What are you doing? Put me down! I'm just gently carrying a cute woman who's drunk and can't walk straight. If you don't calm down, I'll drop you and you'll hurt yourself. Carrying me? To the mattress? Nervous and at a loss for words, I totally gave in. Takao plunked me on top of the mattress and then he laid himself down next to me. Well, what to do?
Hey, taking advantage of a drunk girl is bad. I don't care if I paid for this or not.
He grabbed my hairs and used his fingertips to fiddle with it, waiting for me to say something. His expression and hand movements were inviting. Of course, this caused a stir in my heart, but it was difficult to give any answer. And just how long do you plan on sitting there being all nervous?
The whole time? I mean, I'm just saying.
I see, just as I thought. You're a virgin, aren't you? On top of that, you haven't even done it to yourself.
Wow! Whoa! 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 Let's just not bring that into it.
How can you say something like that? Women coming to the red light district for the first time are virgins, and those coming often are experienced. And for that reason, they want the real thing. And that's the way it is, but your ears are already bright red, aren't they? Your explanation is a little too graphic. Anyone would be embarrassed. Oh, really? I think that everyone likes talking about this stuff.
Not everyone likes having to read it, though, for an audience, is all I'm saying. So just watch what you say, buddy.
I think that you should learn a little about this and that. And that means I'll be the one to initiate you from now on.
Wow! That sounds so inappropriate when you phrase it like that.
How about it? Is your heart ready? So suddenly... I see. So you mean that it's better to take things slow? Hey! This is really embarrassing. The embarrassment was too much to handle, so I covered my face.
I mean, he's used to this. It's not like he hasn't had, like, first-timers before, you know what I'm saying? Then, contrary to his aggressive tone, Takao gently stroked my head. I mean, if there's not a lot of men, and it's basically the men are in this brothel, then pretty much every woman that shows up here for the first time is a virgin, because there's no other dudes, you know? Except for when they're old and retired, and most likely, like, the 18-year-old girls are not sleeping with the 60-year-old retired dudes. You know, I'm just saying. Don't be scared. You have nothing to be afraid of. I'll only do what you want me to do. Takao, his hand worked so gently, softly and gently calming my heart. The palm of his hand was very comfortable. Tonight, let's enjoy our time together as we share a bed. There was a sense of amazement in his tone, but his expression was soft. What a mysterious person. The thought came into my head once again. Okay, so the chapters are very, like, relatively short, so that's not bad. Call me Takao. We've already told him that, though, anyway. I felt the presence of someone moving. In the distance, I could hear the laughter of a woman. It didn't sound like my mother. What? Where am I? I gradually regained consciousness. My head hurts, and my pillow seems to be different from my normal one. When I opened my eyes, I saw that I was in a different place. That's right. Yesterday I kept my bags here and stayed with Takao-san. Is this what they call a hangover? Looks like it. Sorry that I made you drink too much. The voice that I heard right next to me made me jump up in surprise. I turned to where the voice had come from, and right there, so close that our noses could touch, was him. Takao-san, what are you doing here? Your voice sounds so energetic, not like last night. Are you a morning person? I am a morning person, but I see. Takao laughed with pleasure and then peered intensely into my eyes. Intensely. He peered intensely into my eyes. Intensely. That is intense. Oh, Tim. Also, didn't I already tell you last night? It's not Takao-san. Call me Takao. Oh, yeah. Somehow, it seems that many things escape my memory after sleeping soundly through the night. At any rate, for me to sleep so deeply means that sharing a bed with this person must have been very comfortable. I guess that's what happened, but... Oh, what's wrong? You look surprised. Yesterday you got a good healthy look at my face, didn't you? Have you not seen enough? I mean, you're beautiful, so, like, I don't think we could see enough. Oh, I see. No matter how much you look at me, you just can't get enough, can you? I mean, he's not wrong. Takao narrowed his eyes and laughed merrily. Only someone like him could be so energetic and talkative in the morning. A person who lives in a city of the night. In light of that fact, it was definitely strange that he could be so high-spirited in the morning. Puffing a pipe in the morning tastes so great. He seemed satisfied with what he said. After leisurely puffing on his pipe, he narrowed his eyes and smiled. He really looked happy. He looked as if he could be happy and enjoy himself no matter what he does. And he's very... beautiful. Hey, what's wrong? And don't tell me you've been taken in by my charms. You're such an innocent thing. That's not it. It's all right. You don't need to make excuses, because you don't have any. And as long as the sun is in the sky, I won't do anything, so don't worry about it. Great. What? What's with that frank attitude? Sorry. Takao-san, Takao, I'm not trying to say anything about you. I love the look on his face, he's like, what the fuck? Like, this disappointed, like, I'm kind of offended face. Like, every other one is like, ha ha ha, I'm being my little, like, self, oh, my actor self. Like, oh, I'm putting on a good face for you. And this is like, what, man? Ugh. It's like this little petulant face. I kind of love it. And no need to fret like that. I understand. I was just teasing you a bit again. Well, I was satisfied to have my morning pipe and to talk with you. And next is our morning meal. As he said that, Takao stood straight up. Be a good girl and wait for me. Spacey,
We're still husband and wife, you know. Husband and wife? I'll prepare breakfast now.
You think he'd be like, tick-tock? I mean, you technically, I guess you're getting paid by, if you're getting paid by the hour, you're like, stay as long as you want.
Appearing to enjoy my reaction, Takao laughed as he left the room. I'll also go to wash my hands. On my way back from washing my hands, I found Iroha-san standing at the entrance. Well, well, good morning. You've got a nice face on you. Takao was very good, wasn't he? What? So sudden. There's no need to be so surprised. Is there any reason to ask in a roundabout way? So he said. That's right. I remember now. This was Yoshiwara. An adult's world where a person's love and sexual desire intermingle. That's the place that I've set foot in. Oh, my apologies. I didn't intend to trouble you, young lady. But, I see. Iroha-san narrowed his eyes and slowly examined my body. Is something wrong? No. I guess it's as I expected. I thought that nothing happened. You can tell? Oh, no.
I love that you can tell. He's like, oh, you're still a virgin. What the hell? I guess he's used to reading people.
Spacey-san, if you want to hide that information, you should learn how to lie a little better. Yes. Then Iroha-san's eyes stopped on my kimono. Did Takao choose that kimono? Yes. My makeup had come off, but my kimono hadn't changed from yesterday. It's splendid. With looks like yours, anyone would be your captive.
It's like, could you just imagine if you're just like, I feel like even if you have a good self-esteem, like, you know, you'd walk in and they'd be like, wow, you're captivating. And you're like, yeah. I know you're probably full of shit, but I love it anyway. You're like, oh, everyone thinks I'm so pretty. And you literally could look like a foot. And like, I mean, it's great.
What's that supposed to mean? I know it's supposed to be praise, but I got hung up on that remark. Miss, you'll come again, won't you? You've enjoyed your playtime in the red light district, right? If you didn't find Takao to your liking, I can also set you up with another gentleman.
Like, dude, we're gonna come back tomorrow and pick a new guy. It's a rotation. I have a weekly rotation. There's enough of you.
And don't hesitate to ask me. Another gentleman.
Oh, that's what he meant. Yeah, so, well, no. I haven't had sex with Takao yet, so we're gonna do that, and then we'll move on to It's a harem, okay? That's what we're supposed to do. They never give me the harem ending. Look, I say that I want it, but the second a game gives me a harem ending where you get to keep all the boys, I'm gonna be like, this is just too much fucking shit to deal with. I can't handle this. We're like, come on, show me the money. Come on, get to the good stuff. And then they get to the good stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to read this. It's embarrassing. I'm all talk, no walk.
I suddenly realized, by anyone can be your captive, he was trying to say that I won't have a problem with anyone else. But once I've made a decision, I can't change my mind, can I? I don't understand what Iroha-san was thinking. Why would he recommend a gentleman other than Takao? I would feel like every single time you show up, you could pay for a new dude. You're special. Perhaps I'd like you to understand that Takao is not the only gentleman of the night.
Are you hitting on me? I think you're hitting on me. You're hitting on me. Okay.
There seemed to be a suspicious glint in Iroha-san's deep eyes. I wonder if he doesn't think well of Takao. Just then... I thought you disappeared from the room. So this is where you are. Takao... Or are you suddenly sneaking off for a rendezvous with Iroha, my manager? As he looked at me, Takao's glance echoed heavily in my heart. There's no way I would do something like that. See, miss, Takao just couldn't wait for you. As if to break Takao-san's tension-charged atmosphere, Iroha-san smiled. I came looking for you myself. Shouldn't you be grateful?
Yes, sorry, are you mad? I'm trying to make a decision here. Aren't you glad? Are you mad? It's not, no, that's too docile. sorry could work. Or we could just straight up be honest and say yes. Before he well, okay, we don't know that he wanted us to say sorry. You know what I mean? To apologize to be the docile wife. And he asked us a direct question, like, I came to get you myself. Aren't you happy? Sure? ... question mark? Yes? And that's an honest reply. Okay, that was good. All right, if so, I'll forgive you this time. But Takao said this with his nose flaring in annoyance. He quickly held my waist towards him. If you get too friendly with everyone, men will lose their patience for you. What? He whispered those words in a low voice. Hey, come back for breakfast. I'm starving. I'm not sure if it was on purpose, but this time he spoke in a carefree tone. While holding my waist, Takao started to walk slowly. He's basically like, don't talk to other men, you whore. Who's the whore here? Just saying. It's kind of you, not me, but I mean. Well, take your time. Takao left without any response to Iroha-san. Like, the first time's always free, because we're gonna get your money when you come next. So, what did you talk about with Iroha? When we were returning to the room, our breakfast tray had already been prepared. As soon as I sat before the tray, Takao questioned me with a difficult look on his face. Oh god, am I supposed to be honest about this? What did we talk about? Please don't get into a bad mood. Oh, I'm alright. I'm the impatient type. I get properly angry before I get offended. Huh? No, please don't let that happen. I'm kidding. Are you really? In any case, I can't figure everything out on my own. I wanted to hear Takao's opinion, so I talked about what happened before. I see. That seems like something he'd do. Takao made a bitter face and nodded once or twice. What do you mean? Iroha's a manager. Whether we compete together or against each other, he's only thinking of raising Kikuya's status. Clients are always coming to me. The reason for that is because I'm a courtesan. I see. And so clients don't come to those below me, leaving clients waiting too long with nothing to do. Yes, certainly. It's the manager's job to take care of things and avoid problems like that. I see. So, he tried to pass off your customers, Takao? Exactly. Well, as long as you don't want it, he won't force you or anything. Buying men. What happens here is exactly as spelled out in those words. And I had a vague feeling that I was in the middle of a whirlwind of chaos. The funny thing is like, they're training the other men, but they're still going to be, but you know what I mean? Like, oh, hey, all your circle of friends, your mom, your aunt, your cousin, your sister is telling you about this guy. And it's like, well, that's gross. I don't want to share the same guy. Like, creepy. You know you're sharing him with other people, but like, not everyone in your family. Like, don't keep it in your family. That's just gross. But hearing Takao's words made me rethink what the reality of all this is. That sure is scary. And that means that he's also skilled at manipulating the feelings of clients like me. Isn't that the way it is? And this is the kind of work we do. So, just be careful. It's best not to show your weakness, because you don't know what'll be asked of you. Weakness? Again, it sounds like he's training us. I'm paid. You don't try to manipulate me. Well, I mean, okay, it's like a car salesman. He's like a used man salesman. Like, are you sure you don't want this model? Like, newer, fresher. Might be cleaner. I mean, I'm going to hell for that. Anyway. We proceeded with breakfast while continuing with that gloomy conversation. I changed my clothes and left Kikuya. Takao, Tokiwa-san, and Iroha-san saw me off. It was fun spending time with you. Come again, Spacey. Well, maybe he'll ask for me next time. Tokiwa, don't say that so easily. Oh, and yes, that's right. Spacey, you forgot something. Before I could react to Takao-san's words, Takao's face was already fast approaching me.
Something soft had touched my cheek, and I couldn't immediately tell what it was. I blinked my eyes again and again. Every time I did, all I could see was Takao's handsome face. I thought I'd do this so you wouldn't forget me. Accept it and be grateful. From Takao's gorgeous smile, it seemed that he thought I must be pleased. But not being used to such things, I was simply dumbfounded. Furthermore, to someone like me, Takao said, Spacey, now you do me. What are you trying to say? What, you don't want to? With a keenly puzzled face, he repeated the question. Check if other clients are looking. I'm not in the mood. Ooh. I'm not in the mood. I mean, you're gonna, what, kiss him on the cheek, right? So, okay. Sure. Oh, okay. Don't take my joke so seriously. What? Of course, I don't mind if you want to take it like that. Takao quickly closed the distance between us. Well then, I must be going. I decided to escape before Takao could make his next request. Such a busybody. Come again, Spacey. Takao's words made me stop and look back. There, I saw his all-too-innocent smile. That smile, I felt as if I had been shot through the chest. Alright, I was just looking at time. I'm like, I think we go a little bit longer. I just don't want to be too much in the middle of a scene when we stop, but I think we're okay. From Kikuya, I set out towards the main street. As I did this, Kagura-san, accompanied by Kagero-san, walked in front of me. See, I can't have it when they have Tokiwa and Takao, because that's kind of hard. But then you have Kagura and Kagero, and that's too fucking close. Kage, Kagu, and then Ra and Ro. And it's too fucking close, and I'm gonna get fucking... I can't have them both in the same sentence. This confuses me. My brain can't process it fast enough. Shit, anyway. Oh, good morning. Both of you were up early. Right, which one was which? Oh, he's Kagero, and that's Kagura, and he's the... Yeah, okay. Hi. They were a bit curt, but they both acknowledged me with a slight bow. As I continued to stroll along, I suddenly noticed something. Is that a bamboo sword? That's right. What about it? Is something wrong? The both of them were being hostile for some reason. Have I done something wrong? He is like... His eyes... Do you feel like his eyes are like penetrating you? They're just like... There's a little crazy in them, and a little mysterious, and a little like... I'll fucking kill you. I don't know. It's a little like disconcerting. You're like... He just has resting bitch face. He's like the new child recruit. He's the youngest. Like, I mean, you're supposed to be like, he's... You know, our age, and these are like our daddies over here. I don't even want to think. That's gross. Oh, creepy. Anyway, we'll just pretend like 18 to 20 like us. I'm pretending that. Okay, I'm pretending because she can't. If she's 16, that's gonna freak me the fuck out. Okay, it's gonna creep me out. And they're like mid-20s, late 20s, whatever. You know what I mean? Like our age, older. I'm just thinking back in the old days, 30, they were probably fucking dead and retired, right?
My god, you're 30. You're so fucking old. You must retire, Grandpa.
Anyway,
Sorry, Grandma Spacey came out to play for a little while.
you know. Anyway, we're almost at time anyway. No, it was surprising. So I just spoke without thinking about it. I then remembered Takao's beautiful hands, and I felt something even more mysterious about him. Those hands of his seem like they know nothing. It really seems like he's never lifted anything heavier than chopsticks. It's because it would be pathetic if I was unable to use a sword in a critical moment. Takao-san boasts to be number 1 at Kikuya. But if... What? It's supposed to be shit? It's something? Oh, maybe it's supposed to be something. If something happened, he might not even protect himself. I don't want to be that pathetic. Kagero, you talk too much. I don't think you're so great just because you can use a sword. It's each to his own. Let's go. Yes. Kagura shouted at Kagero in a deep voice. Then he glanced at me and took off. What was that about? I was stunned, but he was clearly acting bitter. Was that from jealousy or just from hatred? Well, he's gonna be the one that I'm not gonna enjoy. Because he sounds like a pissy little bitch, and I don't think it's in the Marshmallow vein. It's like he's just gonna be the whiny little bitch, and we're gonna be like, oh my god, get over yourself the whole time. I have no way of knowing. There's always gotta be one, as long as it's not all of them. It seems that in the red light district, there's a lot going on that's not visible on the surface. Perfect place to end it. Okay. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna get yelled at by Mama-san in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.